Hi everybody, welcome back to Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz, that's Jack, behind the camera. And today we're going to do one that was taught to me as a bisque, but again, it's way chunkier than that, so it's technically a chowder. Super cheap and really good. Let's do that. Alright, super simple. We're going to be doing nothing but canned food. So you get just 2 cans of like any kind of super chunky chowder, that's the white stuff. Some oysters, clams, mussels. I've done this with chunk crab meat. Going to need about half a cup of milk or a can full of milk. I'll also use shrimp and anything you can find. You can get these at the dollar store for super cheap. I saw this on another show and I want to try a thing. So, nope, that ain't it. Nah, definitely not it. Oh, one more time. Yeah. And seafood pentagram. See, it worked. Everything's open. Okay, be sure to drain everything except the soup. Alright. Make sure to try to get all the oil out. You might want to flush it with a little bit of water. And you just want the seafood that's left. Now, this is super easy. Get your fire. You want to put it like medium low. You don't want it too high. You just want to warm it up. All this stuff is already cooked. It's all been smoked or steamed. Alright, so all you need to do is mix it together and warm it up. Again, this is one of those ones that was taught to me by my mother. It's like, yeah, chowder's good, but we live on the Gulf Coast. We want a bunch more seafood in our stuff. Now, fresh would be a lot better, but then you'd have to cook a lot longer. And we're broke, and we can do this. This is like $7 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the noises, especially if you grew up on a farm and it sounds like that, but just take all this stuff and dump it in there.
What is that?
That's minced clams.
Minced clams.
Yeah, some clams that's been chopped up already. This is mussels. The reason I scooped them out of here is I didn't get all the oil out of it, and I didn't want to throw a big bunch of oil into the pan there. So I tried to scoop most of it out and leave most of that oil and water down to the bottom.
I have to get a nice look at those. That's I've never seen that before.
Just mussels and then the smoked oysters. Again, all this is cooked. You're just putting it together, making it super thick. Alright, and throw in a couple of bay leaves. Now this is where you get to throw in your seasoning, right? I do a lot of black pepper. I always make sure to get some on my spoon because it annoys Jack.
It's doing the thing, man.
That garlic powder and some onion powder chunks. You might have to break those up.
Oh no.
What?
That OCD's with the spoon.
What? Just because it's on a spoon doesn't mean it might not have a chance to get into the soup. There. You get your seasoning, see how thick that runs? So, each one of those cans has got, we'll use about half of it. Put it in there, I'll loosen it up. It makes more because, you know, when
stretch it out.
Trying to feed more people with less less food, that's the way you do it. And in there, it makes it where it's not quite as thick. Gives it another chance to get that seasoning off. And there, I took it off so Jack doesn't have a conniption fit. And then once you sit there, cover it and let it heat up. Now, like I said, it takes maybe 5-10 minutes for it to heat everything up. Make sure it's nice and warm. It does get nice and hot, so be sure to get your fake hand and put it on. Get it stirred around. Make sure nothing sits at the bottom every now and then. And you're good. You're ready to serve. Put it in a bowl. Put some crackers next to it, man. It's just like straight up seafood. It's not nearly as thin as a bisque, but it's nice. But I think at the dollar store, this all cost us like $6.
Yeah.
And it fed a fat guy like me at least 3 times, and it used to feed me and my mom and my siblings at least once. Let that burn in the corner.
Yeah.
Hey, and there's another episode of Living Between Paychecks Kitchen finished. Hope you enjoyed the meal. Be sure to comment down in the comment section if you like what you saw, if you tried it yourself, or how you would do it different. Be sure to check us over on Instagram at Living Between or on Facebook at Living Between Paychecks Kitchen. And until next time, we'll see you right here on YouTube Tuesdays or Fridays.